And I'm assuming because you're watching this video that you have nuggets that either have caliche on them or have some dirt on them from being in the ground. And what I'm going to show you here is how you can clean them. And just a word of warning, a lot of people like to have their nuggets remain exactly as they found them. This is how they come out of the ground. And others like them to be bright and shiny. I prefer myself I like the bright and shiny better. It just shows that nugget up much better. But a caution is, once you clean them, they're clean. And you know, there's no going back. It's going to be that way till forever. So that's the word of caution. And there's two different processes here. If you have desert nuggets that are coated with caliche, and a caliche is a clayish material that hardens on metals that are in the ground, and it's just nasty. The best thing you can use for that I've found so far is CLR, which is this right here, the calcium, lime, and rust. And mix that with just a little bit of Dawn dish soap. Now, I don't happen to have Dawn with me right now, but this is Palmolive, and it's basically the same, but it'll do the same. But I'd prefer the Dawn because it seems to cut the greases and whatnot better. So you mix that solution up and take your nugget and just an ordinary toothbrush, and and this is just water. You mix that up in here. And I don't have any nuggets, obviously, that have caliche on them. So what I'm going to show you will pertain to nuggets that are found in the mountains or somewhere else. But yeah, this process will be the same. You take the toothbrush, put it in there, soak it for an hour or two, and then take it back out and scrub it with a toothbrush. Don't use a wire brush. Don't use a scrub brush. Don't use anything that's going to damage the gold itself. A toothbrush is soft enough that it will remove the excess material without harming the gold. And that's really important. You don't want to have your gold all scarred up because you're trying to clean it. So the other nuggets, and I'll show you some here. These are some, I still have them in a jewel case, and you'll see that 3 of these are fairly shiny, and this one here is pretty dark. So I'm going to try to clean that one up here. And a lot of times it takes longer than I'll have here on this video to do it, but it will shine up and it'll be just like the other ones. This is a 1/4 ounce that we found up in the mountains, and it's a little dark also. It doesn't have a good, real nice shine to it, so we may attempt that one also. This is another dredging nugget we found up in the Bradshaws that I believe this is a 1/2 ounce, and it's fairly shiny. I don't want to get it too shiny because I kind of like the way it looks with the character and whatnot. So now there's 2 ways you can do it, cleaning with nuggets that are like the ones I'm talking about from the mountains that are just dirty. And what I typically use is Simple Green. Simple Green is one of the greatest cleaners ever invented, I think. Now there's other people who as you can see over here, I've got ammonia and vinegar, and they'll use ammonia, vinegar, sea salt, or regular salt, whatever you want to use, and put it in a vial. And this works. This takes a lot longer. And for maybe a week or 2, you put the nugget in that solution, and it's like 1/3 of each. Not the salt, obviously, but do the soap, the vinegar, the ammonia, and a little bit of salt. And then you just take this vial or a jar of any kind and just shake it gently, like so, back and forth, and let it sit. Then every time you walk by it, do the same thing. Pick it up, shake it a little bit, set it down. And after maybe a couple weeks, it'll be pretty shiny. I'm not patient enough to do that, so I'm not going to do that kind of a cleanup. But what we'll do here, I got some water here, like I said before. We'll put a little bit of soap in it, like so. You just need a little bit of suds. And this is what I typically use is Dawn and a little bit of Simple Green. get over here so I don't get it everywhere. And just a little bit, that's plenty. And I still do the white vinegar with it. I don't do the ammonia with this solution. And this is the hand cleaning of your gold. It's not like a vibratory cleaner and like a jewelry cleaner. And that is actually the best of all. I mean, if you use a vibration type of jewelry cleaner and do these chemicals in it, it's much faster. It'll be done in no time flat. But this is just a hand way. I mean, if you want to try it on the Nugget, I'm going to try this 1/4 ouncer here. And I'm not wearing gloves or anything because Simple Green's pretty easy on you. Just stir up the solution a little bit. I might have to add just a little bit more soap to this. But you just do this. Now you saw what it looked like before. And that's all there is to it. You just keep doing that. Then we'll let it sit in here a while, and we'll do it again. See, it's got enough suds there where it's going to work it. See, and you can see it already. I hope you can see it. Got a few suds on it there, but it's already starting to shine up, and just that little bit of time. And you can do that with any nugget, no matter how bad they are. And we'll just let that sit for a little bit in there, and we'll come back to it in a second. Okay, so while we're waiting, what I'm going to do is I just mixed this up in this vial, and this is that one dark nugget I showed you earlier. And it's a little bitty guy, but you can see how dark. I can't get it really. There it is, right there. How dark that is. So what I've done, I mixed this up, and it's about. This isn't exact, but it's a 1/3 dishwashing soap, preferably Dawn, 1/3 of Simple Green, and 1/3 of white vinegar. And this is all there is to doing this, is you put it in the bottle or the vial or whatever you have. And then very gently, you just shake it back and forth. Now the only problem with doing it like this is the time. It takes quite a bit of time. And you see, I've got plenty of suds. It's coming out through my lid. So, but already though, let me get this vial. I don't know if you can see, where is it? Right there. You can see some of the dirt coming off that already. And it's just that quick that it'll start to work. Now with this, it's going to have to go for about a week. Maybe a little bit longer. It just depends on how much like desert varnish, or it'll get sap on it, and the time it's going to take to dissolve that. And it just takes longer to do it that way. Like I said, if you have a laboratory type of jewelry cleaner, and you put that same solution in there and put it in there, it'll be done in nothing flat. It just takes much longer here, but you can still do it if you don't have the equipment. I mean, you don't have to go out and buy something just to do this. So let me continue on then with the one we have in the solution here. This has only been just a couple minutes. Let me do one final brush here, and we'll brush all sides of it. By the way, if you work on cars, just get your fingers really clean too. That was just a footnote. Has nothing to do with cleaning nuggets, obviously. And just go all over it. Now I'm going to take this and rinse it off in the sink to get all the residue and the bubbles and everything off it. But it doesn't take real long. I mean, even with a toothbrush like this, and by the way, don't use your toothbrush after you do this. Get an old toothbrush that you've used for years and are not using anymore. Don't use one that you're brushing your teeth with. Okay, I'm going to rinse it and see what we got. Okay, there it is. I mean, it's Not perfectly shiny yet for just that little bit of time we did on it, but it's nice, and as you can see the little crevices in it and everything. It's just a really nice nugget now. I don't think this type, I think this has a lot of silver in it, so it won't get totally shiny like if it was some other mineral mixed in with it. But so there it is. That's how that works with polishing up your gold nuggets. And this guy's still in here working, so we'll keep shaking him for a week or so and see how he comes out, and maybe do a follow-up on that little one. So, alright guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe, ring the bell for future notifications, give a great comment, and definitely come back soon.